Shalom, Yashra Allah. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son in their proper names, in the Holy Spirit of truth. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Ha-Rakah Kodesh Ma-Amath. This is Mazan Ban Yashra Allah, coming out of the Lion's Den camp of Yashra Allah, located in Jacksonville, Florida. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. My elder Aharawan Ban Yashar Allah as well. Citation to the Akim out there around the four corners of the earth, preaching his truth and sincerity, and also the few Akwaf Yem and children that believe in spirit and in truth as well. Today I have a quick brief topic, and I'm going to title it, Esau is the king of lies and the father of the flies, man. And meaning he's the king of lies because that's his superpower, man. That's his power that he have on the left-hand side, man. The power to lie with smooth and cunning words, man. And that was one of the things that Esau, their forefather, was, man. A cunning hunter. Meaning he was going to be real smooth. You know, that's why I chose this scripture that I was going to begin with, man. Because that's how they came over here to the Americas. You know, when they deceived the so-called Native American Indians, the so-called, you know what I'm saying, Taino Indians, which is the other Latino tribes, the so-called Puerto Ricans, and the so-called Inca Indians, man. They came over here and deceived the whole northern tribe, man. You know, those 10 tribes that fled from that captivity over here to the Americas, man, that spoke about in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 10, I believe it is. You know, and that, you know, and that's Esau within himself, man. You know, he come with these smooth and cunning words, you know, these sweet nothings, you know, but they got swords drawn, man. They ready to cut your damn head off, man. You know, and take whatever they trying to get by force, man. And that's how they came, you know what I'm saying, in these times during all the wars that they fought, man. World War I, II, you know what I'm saying, the Vietnam to the Desert Storm, they did the same techniques, man. You know, they didn't change. And that goes to show you, man, that spirit is on them, man. And the spirit bear witness that they are the children of Edom, just like the spirit bear witness that we are the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, and this devil has basically dig traps for the nation of Israel to fall in as well, man. And that's one of the things that their forefather was known for, man. You know, his craftiness. He was a crafty hunter. You know, meaning they're gonna be real crafty and smooth, man. So with that being said, man, let me go ahead and get into this lesson. I don't want to run on too much longer. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ratazah, which means is willing. This lesson be edifying and serve a purpose for the hopeful elect. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. The word of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were smoother than oil, yet were they drawn swords, and that's how the so-called Caucasian race come, man. The so-called Caucasian man, because that's the one that carried the seed to their nationality, man. He carried the seed to their people, you know. Just like the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American men, we carry the seed line to our nationality, man. You know, that's why you hear brothers say, you know, if I take an apple seed and plant it in China, what's gonna grow, man? An apple tree. It might look a little bit different, but it's still an apple tree. The same thing with humans, man. If I take you know what I'm saying, an Edomite man, you know what I'm saying, and he have sex with any nationality women, you know what I'm saying, meaning, you know what I'm saying, that the women is just like, you know what I'm saying, the China soil or the American soil. I take that Edomite, you know what I'm saying, and basically have him have sex with whatever women, whatever soil, You know what I'm saying? What's gonna grow? The Edomite. Because that's what I planted. A seed of an Edomite, man. You know, the same thing with an apple tree. It might look a little bit different because I grew it in China. You know, but guess what? It's still an apple. It's the same thing with humans, man. You know, but Esau, with his craftiness and his cunningness, you know, he basically tried to deceive. Well, he basically did deceive the whole world, man. You know, he came in the spirit of the left-hand side of the spiritual demon Satan, man. They're the you know what I'm saying, they basically the counterpart of that, man. On the earth, man. In the human form. You gotta understand that Yahweh Ba'ashin Yahushua is the potter and we are the clay, man. He made a vessel to honor and a vessel to dishonor. You know, and that's the vessel that he made to dishonor, man. And when they come, man, that's how they come, man, with those smooth and crafty and cunning words. And you have to understand that, man. That's in their nature. And 2/3 of our people, they're going to be of their father, the devil. So they're going to come in that same, you know what I'm saying, spirit. And that's why the scriptures in Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 10 speaks on, you know what I'm saying, them building up a wall and basically people dapping it up with untempered mortar. You know, these so-called Caucasians, which are the Edomites of the Bible, they built all these walls with their philosophies and their policies and their democracies. You know what I'm saying? And 2/3 of our people and the rest of these heathen nations, you know what I'm saying, they damp it with untempered mortar, man. They don't even stir this damn mortar up. They don't even research these damn things. But they'll defend it, man. But they won't defend their nationality. They won't defend the scriptures, man. You know, the thing that's give them long life, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to help them grow in life. Because there's nothing wrong with these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. What's wrong with the dietary law, man? That's going to help you have long life. You know, that's going to keep you away from things that can shorten your lifespan. But you know, you got 2/3 of our people, they find something wrong with that. All right, now let's get this precept. It's going to be coming out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 26, verse 27. Hold on. No, I'm going to start at verse 25. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 26, verse 25. When he speak of fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. And that's basically the spirit of Edom right there, man. The spirit of the so-called Caucasian man. You know, they speak fair. You know, they sound very intelligent when they speak as well, because you got to understand, we was destroyed as a nation, man. They took everything from us, our language, our nationality, all that, man. So we had to be taught their way of speaking. So of course they're going to speak it well. That's just common sense, man. But you know, you had 2/3 of our people, they've been deceived, they've been bamboozled, man. They've been tricked. They, you know what I'm saying, they got this whole mirage in America built up, and 2/3 of our people went for that bait, man. You know, Esau digged the pit, and 2/3 of our people fell in it, man. All right. Verse 26. Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be shown before the whole congregation. And their hatred is covered by deceit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's covered by Christmas. It's covered by, you know what I'm saying, Halloween. It's covered by all these things that they make you feel like, oh, this is a great place, man. They got stuff for the children. You know, we can celebrating our birthdays and celebrating ourselves. We're having a damn, we can just party like it's 1999. We go to the club. You know what I'm saying? All these things that they have set up to basically, you know what I'm saying, trick and deceive Jake, man. Because that's what it's all about. Because that's who they want, man. You know, this whole thing, this whole pestilence and, you know, this whole these mandates and all this stuff that they have set up is basically to kill off the nation of Israel, man. You know, that's the same curse that their forefather, had upon him, man. You know, he had that perpetual hatred for his brother Jacob. You know, the forefather of the Caucasian race is Esau, man. And the forefather of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is Jacob. And if you read in Genesis, Esau hated his brother Jacob because of the blessing. And he said as soon as his father Isaac died, he's going to kill his brother Jacob. So guess what you've been seeing all the way up to now? Esau trying to kill his brother Jacob, man. It ain't changed. You know, it's just the seed line of Jacob and the seed line of Esau is still warring. Just like they was warring in Rebecca's womb, man. You know, ain't nothing new up under the sun, man, as the scriptures say. And you know, his wickedness is going to be shown before the whole congregation. You know, the whole congregation is knowing of this so-called Caucasian man's wickedness now, man. Because it's being revealed, you know, around the four corners of the earth, man. Starting from Apostle Tahar on down, man. All the brothers that's up under the umbrella of Yahweh Shai, man. They are basically declaring who's the secret of iniquity is, man. Which is the so-called Caucasian race, man. You know, we making it known. They the only nation of people that had this thing called, you know, they call it was the Renaissance period, but they call it iconoclasm, which they called the rebirth. You know, and the scriptures in Job 9:24 let you know that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. They cover the faces of the judges thereof. If it's not the so-called Caucasian man, where and who is he? That's the only nation of people that had a so-called iconoclasm, what they call the rebirth, man. They the only one that took the scriptures open and painted the people in their images, man. They the only nation people that did that. Who faces on the dollar bills, man? It's easily to know who's the earth in the hand of right now, man. It just, you got to pay attention to the signs, man, because they there. And first and foremost, Yahweh Ba'ashin Yahushua has to be dealing with you. You know, he has to reveal, you know what I'm saying, his spirit unto you and be dealing with you to help you grow within it, man. All right, verse 27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it shall return upon him. So whosoever that should dig a pit, they should fall therein. So the same trap that these damn devils trying to trap us with, that's the trap that they're going to fall a victim in, man. Because as Yahweh Ba'ashin Yahushai said, as this devil's about to fill his belly, you know, suddenly destruction is going to rain upon him. And that's how it's going to happen unto him, man. You know, when he thinks he's going to fulfill his need and his greed.
What he said to you? He said everybody start me tomorrow on your truck.
Tomorrow? Oh, he said he'll start you tomorrow.
And he that cast rolleth a stone, it should return upon his own head, man. You know, and that stone is, you know what I'm saying, all these, you know, fiery darts that Esau throwing with his mouth, man. And verse 28, a lying tongue hate of those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth working ruin. So a lying tongue hated the ones that are afflicted by it. So the ones that he's lying unto, he doesn't care anything about. You know, and he been lying to us ever since. You know what I'm saying? He came over here on the shores through, you know what I'm saying, Christopher Columbus, who they call him. Cristobal Colon, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can research that damn devil and the hurtful things that he done did unto the so-called Taino Indians, man. Because he didn't even land over here in the North America, man. You know, Cristobal Columbus landed in South America where he met the Taino Indians, man. He ain't even come over here in this part of the Americas, man. So that part of history that they telling us is lies, man. Just like they tell you Alexander, the creed, they call him Alexander the Great, man, and he ain't did nothing great. He wasn't nothing but a damn devil that killed so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans back then, man. He ain't do nothing but kill in the name of their gods, man. You know, all these people that they got set up in the history and they taught us about, man, ain't nothing but you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing but a portal to show you what their wickedness was, man. Or what's a better word? You know what I'm saying? Basically showed you a piece of the puzzle to let you know that they are the nation of Edom. So that's basically it, man. So with that, man, I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying and serve a purpose for the hopeful elect. You know, shalom to the next lesson.